So when you come in to East Wind Running Company, there's a few of the things that we're going to look at to make sure that we're getting you in the proper footwear. In fact, this is a video that was sent to me by one of my athletes where I took a look at her feet, her alignment, everything that's going on with her body in order to help her get into the right training shoe, because she's been having some difficulty, and I'm convinced that it's due to the shoe that she's in. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the body alignment when she's standing straight. And as you can see, when she's standing straight, I think she may have her hands up over her head right now. We can't see it, but I'm getting a pretty straight line across her hips, which is really nice. We're getting a straight line across her knees, which is nice. It says to me that she's lined up pretty solid. We can't see her head. We'll look at that later on to see what the head alignment is like. If its ears are with the shoulders, over the hips, over the knees, so everything's nice and straight. And then the next thing I have her do is go into a squat position barefoot, and we'll see what happens. And as we see her coming down, they get just a little bit of a wobble in the hips, but not too much. But again, I'm seeing here her shoulders are nice and straight. But what I'm really looking for is to see how and where this knee is tracking. So in this particular woman's case, you can see that as she starts to come down, even on both sides, her knees are starting to push outward a little bit, okay, toward her third and fourth digit. And what we really would like to see is those knees and hips and everything tracking straight down over that second digit. So this says to me that she's probably running a little bit on the outside of her foot, which is going to make her a completely neutral runner. The other thing I'm looking for in this squat is what's going on with her feet down here. Is there any inversion or is there any eversion? An inversion or an eversion are what's referred to in most running shoe stores as supination and pronation. If someone is inverting, that means that their sole of their foot is rolling inward, and then if they're everting, the sole of the foot is rolling outward. But in this woman's case, what I'm seeing is a nice steady foot. Her toes are all staying flat on the ground, which says to me that she's not tight in her hips or her IT band or any part of her upper body. And so she looks pretty good, other than the fact that, this is tracking a little too far for my comfort. So that's the first thing that we're going to look at when you come in.